Hey everybody! So recently the 4 tryouts of the Racing Marble League Season 2 over at Racing Marbles took place. 47 marbles from all over the globe came to compete, yet only 20 would make it to Season 2. In this video, I'm going to dive into how Blizzard made it into one of those top 20 spots. When Blizzard was young, he always dreamed of racing. He would make tracks in the snow to race in with his friends. His parents always thought he had something special, so when he was old enough, he signed up for the tryouts of the Racing Marble League Season 2. Him and his friend Mocha set off for the Racing Marble League Stadium. When they arrived, they met lots of racing enthusiasts. They got to be good friends with 2 marbles named Tiger and Silver Blur. The first tryout was a time trial at Gravity Hill. Blizzard was set to start in 4th. Out of the 3 marbles that went before him, 2 of them were veteran racers. That still wasn't much time to study the track and learn from others' mistakes. He did well in the first straight and turn. In the middle of the second straight, he got a little too close to the wall and had a little bump. He went through the highway smoothly, as he had taken notes on Accidental Genius's slip-ups. He had no problem with the next set of turns. By the time he had gotten to the bumps in the road, he was caught off guard in amazement that he was actually racing. He realized that he had mistakenly taken the outside lane of the Muller corner. Realizing his mistake, he knew that he had to make it up. Luckily, up ahead was Sector 2, the rail sector. He had lots of experience with that, and so he really pushed himself in this sector. The extra push paid off. He had captured first place with a time of 47.66. It was not until Duchess crushed it 5 competitors later that he started going down the order. But still, he got 14th overall, which was in the top 20. He stayed optimistic. Tryout 2 was the pit obstacle course. It presented a lot of challenges that he had never faced before. His starting position was in 12th. This was also the first time that he would race live with other athletes. There was a lot of pressure. In the first 2 laps, he was overwhelmed. He made a spot or 2, then it was the Plinko section. He had never done a Plinko board before. He managed to make it to 8th the first time through the Plinko. The second time he suffered. He was near the back of the pack at the start of the funnel section. He had a little experience with funnels, but not much. In the first entrance to the funnel, he made a hit on some other marbles trying to get ahead, but it didn't work as he was 12th to leave the funnel. The second time through the funnel, he did a little better, cutting in front of some of the other marbles, ending up in 10th in his heat. He had gained 2 spots from his starting position. He lost 6 spots overall in the standings, taking him to 20th place. That was too close. He had to do better next tryout. Tryout 3 was the fast lane circuit. He was set to start in 10th. He was nervous. Before the race, Mocha told him, "You're getting too focused on winning and the final result. Remember, you're doing this for the fun." Blizzard realized Mocha was right. He was racing because he loved racing, not because he wanted to win. Tryout 3 was about to start. Blizzard could see Tiger and Silver Blur some spots ahead. For the first couple laps, he was mid-pack. He could see Tiger and Silver Blur in the top 5. He wanted to get up there and race with them. His true racing spirit started to show as he climbed the ranks. By the end of the 6th lap, he made it to 5th place. He was right up there with Silver Blur. He took the middle lane of the Muller corner, passing Silver Blur, giving him a wing. On the next lap, he got to the Muller corner once again. Wild, Canuck, and Tiger both had just taken the outer lane. He took the inner lane, taking him to 2nd. As the race continued, he looked back to see Tiger being passed by Polyonyx. "It's about the fun," he thought. He put on the brakes and went back to Tiger. Tiger yelled, "What are you doing?" He said, "It's all about the fun." It was the final lap. Polyonyx took the outside lane of the Muller corner. Blizzard and Tiger both saw an opportunity. They both took the inside lane, taking them to 2nd and 3rd place. They just had to make it to the end. Even though Tiger lost 3rd, he gained it back right at the end. Blizzard got 2nd. He was overjoyed. Not only did he have more fun in the race, but he placed high, bringing him to 7th overall in the standings. The final tryout was the Bumper Madness course. Blizzard was ready. He had gotten over his nerves. He was going to start in 14th. Silver Blur was starting up in 6th. Tryout 4 was where Blizzard really thrived. By the start of the 2nd lap, he had already made it to 5th place. He could see Silver Blur ahead. He made 2 more spots through the Muller corner and then passed Silver Blur. He was on 3rd place. Again, he pulled the brakes and let Silver Blur catch up. Then he yelled, "Hey Silver Blur, let's win this thing." For the next lap, they started to climb the ranks, and on the 6th lap, they were in the top 2 spots. Silver Blur was starting to gain a big lead. Blizzard began to tire as he had pushed so hard at this race. He began to fall back and lost a couple places. On the final lap, he gave one final push and took back 2nd at the very last moment. He did it. He made it to Racing Marbles League Season 2. His final standing was 6th. Tiger and Silver Blur made it too. Unfortunately, only one would be able to advance. So that is the story on how Blizzard made it to the Racing Marble League Season 2. I hope you all enjoyed. Thank you to Racing Marbles for hosting this competition. Be sure to like and subscribe and stay tuned for my next series.